Guys, it's Young Living Country Girl here, and I know you guys haven't seen me vlog in a couple days, and I'm actually surprised I did it as many days as I did. It's been hard because we're not very crazy active people. We don't have a ton of stuff going on. It's kind of a really quiet, laid-back lifestyle, and yet I still feel like we're always on the go. So I don't know how these moms do it when they have multiple kids and multiple different activities, because I'm tired with just these two kids, and we don't have a lot of extracurricular stuff. We have a lot of stuff going on right here at home, so that keeps us busy. We have a lot of play dates and stuff like that, but I generally don't do a lot of vlogging when we have play dates, just because it's other people's kids and stuff. So unless they are okay with it, like my cousins, they all love doing it with us and being on it, so it's not a big deal. But I generally don't do a lot of vlogging with other people's kids. I might do a little bit tomorrow because we're kind of having a end of summer barbecue with one of Mika's new friends that she made at church, and so you know, we might do a little vlog there. But I generally don't put other people's kids on here. So it's kind of one of those things where if it's our kids and our family, it's one thing, but somebody else's, unless they are okay with it. So anyways, we just came home from church, and I pretty much spent yesterday rearranging the schoolroom / office that you see behind me. If you subscribe to this channel, which you probably do if you're watching this vlog, I will be posting a whole tour of our homeschool room here shortly, and you guys can see how it's laid out now. It's not really much different than it was last year, but I like change, and so, you know, it's one of those things I like to do. So our living room is one of those rooms that you really cannot rearrange, which is hard because I love to rearrange and move things around. It's kind of the same thing with our bedroom. And so I move the kids' rooms around. Well, not my daughter's, because hers can't be moved around either. And my son's really hard because he has 2 doors on one wall and then a window on the opposite. And so there's not really like good wall space to rearrange stuff. So I'm pretty much stuck with the way things are. And as much I love our open concept, but it really means that there's lack of walls for us to put a couch against. So that leaves our living room pretty hard to do. And then this office schoolroom behind me is only a 9x7 room, I think it is. So there's not a lot to do. And then we have the huge window over on this side, and then we have all the maps and stuff that cover up this whole wall. And then there's not even doors. It's just an archway that leads out into the entry, which that's our front door right there. And so it just makes it really hard to, you know, kind of do stuff. So it usually takes me a long time because I move and I move stuff and I move stuff. And obviously every time I move something, I have to pull all of the books. Like I had to move my shelf up, which meant taking all the oils down and rearranging them. And then, you know, like the bookcases over here with all these books, and this cabinet over here, I have to like move all this stuff in here. So it takes a long time to do. So pretty much yesterday I did that. And then my daughter, we came back with a cold from San Diego, so I'm not sure what's going on. Our pizza's being in, so I better go get that before it burns. Not good. Sorry, there's no light on in here. So we came back, and I don't know if it was just sinus issues or a cold or what, but we weren't feeling too hot, and so we ended up, my daughter ended up with a cold and sinus issues yesterday, and pretty much laid in bed most of the day, and I ended up just kind of taking care of her, bringing her juice and water and whatever she needed. And between rearranging the schoolroom, so it took a little bit longer because of that. My son was so sweet. He hung out and kept her company because she does not like to be alone when she's sick. I'm the same way. I know some people would rather just not be bothered. I'm like her. I want somebody to be in there just to even just say, hey. So anyways, that's kind of what we did yesterday, was just taking care of her and rearranging the schoolroom. And so nothing really exciting. We didn't even make it in the pool. I know the kids last night, she was feeling better, and they kept asking if they could go in the pool. And I was like, you know, you're just feeling better. You know, you have kind of a cold now, and now I have it too. And I was starting to feel ugh. And I haven't taken my allergy medicines in a couple days, so that might be part of it too. I need to be consistent on that. So we've had so much rain that there's a lot of stuff in bloom and lots of goodies growing. It's beautiful. The mountains are so green, and everything's so green right now, and I love it. But it does mean there's a lot of other stuff growing, and we had fires 4 years ago. 5 years ago. It was right when we moved here. I can't really remember now. And in order to kind of get the hillsides to grow quicker, they sprayed them with that, quick grow seed stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that blooms here now that didn't normally bloom here. And that has caused a lot of irritants and stuff for people. So not fun. Again, that's what actually started us on our oil journey, was trying to figure out how to deal with allergies, because we never had them before until we moved here. And then with the fire and stuff, it was like a whole new thing of stuff. I don't know. But anyway, so that's it. Today we got some swimming in. The kids wanted to go swimming, so they went swimming before we headed off to church. I cleaned and took care of the horses and all the animal waters, because I didn't get to do that yesterday, and then I was hot at the end, so I jumped in the pool with my clothes on, and the kids were like, what? But and that's why my hair is kind of a crazy mess, because we literally had only a few minutes to go to church then, and so I had to like get in and change my clothes, because I was dressed. Actually, I could have gone to church. I just had shorts and a shirt on it, so we had to come in and change. But now we're home. It is almost 9 o'clock. I just pulled the pizza out of the oven, and yeah, not a very exciting day, guys. Sorry. We've got one more day of vlogging, and then we are done. I made it through with only a few missed days. I think after this, I'm going to go ahead and do maybe a vlog every so often instead of all the time. So, maybe like a weekly thing that kind of captures or highlights some stuff, because I just can't do this all the time. It's not very exciting for you guys either. So anyways, guys, have a beautiful, blessed night, and we'll see you again. Bye.